Hey everyone, we are live.
New
show, guys. Something interesting. Me and James came up with an idea to basically talk with you guys, email marketers or business owners or whatever, and help you understand why there is things that even if you think they are good or someone told you you should do that, we will actually explain what is the don'ts.
In this topic, we're going to be explaining to you inboxing, the do's and don'ts. There's a lot of mystery behind inboxing, and inboxing is not as easy as you thought it would be. And 10 years ago, it used to be really simple, and now things have changed, and therefore you have to do certain things in order to get inboxed. So that's what we're going to be explaining today to you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy this session, and we can come up with more topics here in the future. We're hopefully going to be doing this at least once a week, and we really would love to have your feedback. Just throw some stuff in here and let us know what your thoughts are on this idea. And also, we want to come up with a name for this, a name that would make sense, something like, Emo Marketing Pros or...
not something nice. We want something like...
I said like.
I
didn't say it.
Yeah, I want something love, okay? Don't like, I want love.
Yeah.
I want something, the idea of the name of the show should actually explain people that we can give the full solution to any problem related to email marketing, from cleaning your email list to inboxing your emails, end-to-end solution. And we can help, and we actually doing this show to help people, not to get money, just to help people, because sometimes, and you know that, even the smallest tip or idea can solve a lot of issues. And that's exactly what we are here for.
Yeah, so let's get started. We want to talk about inboxing. A lot of email marketers will slap together a list, whether it's opt-in, whether it's rented, whether it's leased. We don't recommend purchasing data, leasing data, or anything like that, because you're really going to have a hard time inboxing. However, a lot of companies do this, especially large companies who purchase lists of anywhere between 10,000 records, maybe up to 1 million records.
Once I didn't say I don't allow to purchase lists. I just think we need to do it in a smarter way, because sometimes it's giving you a better ROI to do it like that, but not just scraping something or get from a douchebag to buy him a list or something like that.
Well, the reason why I say that is
there is a way to do it right.
You don't know what you're buying. You don't know what you're getting. If someone says, I just emailed this, it's an opt-in list, they all opted in at, let's just say, farmersmarket.com.
The last 48 hours.
Exactly. And so, when in reality, they actually had a scraper or a harvester machine that took just a bunch of information off the internet and slapped it together into a list. Now, if you take that list and you upload it into MailChimp, Constant Contact, iContact, your ESP or whatever system you're using,
boom, your account is fucking closed.
It's
simple as that.
With the F word.
Yeah.
It's closed.
Just like that.
Exactly.
I'm not joking.
So, you have to be smart about these things, and we wanted to talk about...
You know what? There is something even more in depth than that. Even your buyers list, even your openers, your clickers from your opt-ins can be spam traps, because that's what spam traps do.
We haven't even gotten into spam traps, complainers, litigators, bots, seeds, all of the threats that could be inside a list that you purchase, rent, trade, sell, buy,
or
whatever.
Even opt-in.
Exactly. So it's really important to understand what you're working with. And I believe that inboxing has a key role to this, and especially with the targeted audience. So let's say, for example, in this example, that we have a client whom is renting or leasing a list from a similar company. Let's say this company emails and sells yogurt, and this company emails and sells ice cream. Okay. There's a similar connectivity, and that might work. And let's
milk.
Something like that. So let's see if there's a way we can take a list like that and make it inbox. Now, obviously, any list over 1 million records isn't going to work. Why do you think a list of 1 million records after you clean it and upload it into Constant Contact just will not work?
Because it's first of all, even buyer's list or whatever, even if someone was interested like 3 weeks ago, that doesn't mean he's interested right now. So by using something like 1 million list, a really big one, it's even harder to target the segment. Okay, and it's also, the more you send and the more inbox, there is more likely you will get more complaints. Right?
Yeah, there's no such thing as Ben and Jerry's list of 1 million consumers. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Realistically, when you're purchasing, buying, or looking at renting or leasing a list, the list must be smaller than that. You know, think smaller, think targeted, think how long does it usually take to build an opt-in list? Does it take 5 years? Does it take 2 months? Does it take 3 weeks? How long does it take? You know, on a daily basis, what would the average daily subscribers be for a normal list that you're trying to generate off of Facebook or AdWords or whatnot?
Depend how much money you invest.
Okay.
So I think you can also use, for example, 1 million list, but you need to divide it into parts. You need to do some kind of game plan. Just taking 1 million list and blast it, maybe will give you results, but only for the first day.
Yeah.
The day after or the day after that, everything will drop down.
But we're talking not 1%. We're talking not 0.01%. Rather, we're talking 0.001% results from blasting to 1 million people. It's like taking a shotgun and trying to shoot down an airplane. It isn't going to work. There's too many pebbles. It's not going to hit the right.
And we do not recommend to take a shotgun.
No.
Just to make it clear.
And that's not a good way to email market. Is with a shotgun.
No. Yeah.
So literally, the best types of lists are small lists, right? And you're going to want to.
I will not agree with that.
Well, tell me why.
Because if you can actually target and segment your list, it can be millions by segment, but you need to understand that some segments are not for life. If someone is looking to do a diet or looking for a diet product right now, maybe after 3 months you already lost the weight and that doesn't need it anymore.
I disagree. There are 360 million Americans out there, and if you have a list of 1 million Americans, and let's just use America as an example for marketing, I highly doubt that you have a list of 1 million people interested in one subject. I believe that anything up to 1 million is risky. Stay away from it.
But you don't need 1 million to make money. That's the whole idea, because if you segment and do things right, it's exactly like you said. The smaller the list, the higher the quality.
And going back to our subject, which is inboxing, you're not going to inbox if you shotgun approach.
Especially if it's one campaign copy.
Absolutely. And so with that in mind, if you want to inbox and you want to get results of over 0.001% opens and clicks rate, you need to get a targeted list, and that targeted list has to be a certain category. And if anybody's trying to sell you data that says, "Oh yeah, this is 1 million records," what is he showing me?
Nothing.
Yeah. So sicko. Anyway, so. What it is the smaller the list, the more better results I think you're going to get. So if someone like a data provider is
the more targeted the list, the more better results you will get.
Exactly.
I can't agree about small.
True.
I can't.
True. But if the list is huge and it just doesn't make sense in your critical thinking mind, I wouldn't buy the list. I wouldn't purchase this. I wouldn't lease the list. I wouldn't even go anywhere near it. And I'm only speaking of me. What I do, I'm a list hygiene guy. I clean email lists. We do validation and verification. All the data that comes in, we're talking billions of records on a monthly basis into eHygienics and Verify 550. We're looking at very, very small, minute lists. Only only like, data aggregators, like, well, I can't name names, but large data aggregators, they'll come in and send us lists of like 30 million, 60 million, 100 million, 150 million. Those types of lists are just, just broad, big, and it's not going to help you get inbox. So let's go back and let
me give a small explanation, something that just happened like 2 days ago. A real estate company approached me and told me they are one of my clients, and they told me they are going to buy a 1 million records list for $1,400, and it's very targeted list and very fresh leads. It's all triple opt-ins with confirmations. Okay, so I told him, you know what? Let's take the same amount of money and let's build a funnel and actually drive traffic through Facebook and also email marketing, but not only blast. Let's do it. Let's combine it together, because just buying a list is not enough. You need to clean it. You need to scrub it. You need to verify it. You need to segment it. You need to do a lot of things until you will actually get some kind of results, right?
Absolutely. In fact, if you let a list that is completely 100% double opt-in, or whatever new phrase that we have nowadays, in all honesty, if you let it sit for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days,
3 weeks is enough.
You're gonna get hit by a blacklist or worse, one of the major spam fighters that could really harm your business and your domain.
Yeah, that's why, by the way, we actually combined his feature in my system. So every time you import and use the MX Dripper, you actually scrubbing your list all the time. You just need his API and that's it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You don't even need to consider it as a step.
Now going back to your client and this example that you were going to give about inboxing.
So what we did basically is start to get opt-ins directly from Facebook. Okay, we invested about $260 just to start with. We engaged with them. The second they opt in, they confirmed and they replied back, and we actually did about a set of 5 emails, I think, to engage with them.
Just 5 emails.
5 emails with them, and it's all emails like notifications.
Okay.
Thank you for signing in. Please confirm your email.
Okay.
Thank you for confirming your email. Please visit our website. Thank you for visit our website. Please recommend us on blah blah blah. So that's the way you need to do it. There is no other way with opt-in lists. So while we are doing it, we start dripping the list he got.
Oh.
So we cleaned it, we verified it, we start to dripping, and together we actually got much better results. We already got like 22 signups to the event in less than 48 hours.
Cool.
Insane.
Which, by the way, guys, since this is a live show, we're looking at it, monitoring people who are signing up.
Hi, guys.
Live. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Alex. Hey, Keith. Hey, everybody. Love you guys. Do me a favor. If you have a question during the show, just write a comment. We'll see your comment, and then we'll try to answer your question as best as we possibly can.
Hi, Alex. Keith, what's up? Adam, you are right. Maybe the offer might make sense, but the offer is actually the last part of all the flow, because you have the data, you need to clean the data, you have the subject line, you have the campaign, then you have the link. Only after they click the link, the offer actually matters. So it's actually the end of the stuff, and we are also going to cover offers and things like that, because some offers are just not worth to promote them. Because
but not everybody's going to like the exact same thing. Not everybody is going to want to buy, a lightsaber pizza cutter. Not everyone's a Star Wars fan. They're going to want to buy that. Whatever the product is. Again, it's going back to the shotgun effect. The more you hone your list down, the more you target your list,
Adam is
the better
right.
results.
Yeah, Adam is right. That's exactly what we said, Adam. If you segment your list and you have a highly targeted list, so you know what offer to send them. So the text will make sense. That's the idea. But if you don't know who are you targeting, segment them. Ask them, what do you prefer?
Test, and then test again.
And then test all the tests you did.
Exactly.
Because even if you have like 10 years of experience, you still make mistakes because you just slipped.
Okay, Adam has another good question. Why don't you read it?
For example, sending Facebook Messenger may be better than Skype. Yeah, but that's a good idea. I think we talked about it in Vegas, me and you together, right? That I'm actually going to make some change with the funnel structure. So we'll actually make someone opt in to Facebook chat bot. Okay, and then you can inbox in all over again. So the system, the email system, and his system will actually take care, clean your list, send your list, and make them go in and opt in to your chatbot. Mm-hmm. That's basically the 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we don't need to fight it all the time. It's not a fight, okay? You just need to think better, to be creative, and to understand your limits. If you know your limits, you will not pass them. Easier, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Adam had another great question. He's saying, basically, we need templates like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. So, well, yeah, absolutely. Every single social network that we're going to be marketing into, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Depending on the product.
Yeah, absolutely.
Twitter is full of bots.
Yeah, and
don't do that.
And is there a company that actually offers these types of things? We have all kinds of internet marketing companies that do website design, but are there actual companies who put together, those types of templates? Or is there a website where you can go to and help us with this, guys? If you know of it, let us know. Is there a website you could go to where you can actually get these types of templates so that you can do
get the
AdWords,
ideas.
Facebook?
Get the ideas. Never use something like a template as is, because as you know, all the internet is being checked, is being monitored.
Well,
right?
That's true. Yeah, you could leave signatures signatures can block your content.
Yeah, we will cover signature in a whole different subject because it's a huge subject.
Yeah, worldwide there are 30,000 internet service providers, and out of those internet service providers, not one has the exact same anti-spam system. So what they do is they monitor all types of keywords, IPs, domains, and on top of that, they also monitor signatures that come in from the header down to the footer, and they also monitor the meta tags and anything they possibly can of any type of clue or information they can grab. And if they see that one type of information is coming in from a different types of IPs,
that's done.
It's done. So you have to constantly just keep changing and modifying and changing and modifying and
we are not talking.
Your inbox.
We are not talking about trying to hide from getting notice or something like that. We are just saying that sometimes you can take a template that someone else blasted and spammed or whatever, and he got that template.
It's blacklisted. It's not going to get help you get inboxed. No.
If you didn't do anything, someone else used it and already marked it as spam.
We're talking about originality, right? We're talking about something that was created from your own hands.
Yeah.
And if you're going to copy a template from someone else, make sure that you fill in all the blanks and switch it so that it's your creative.
You need to modify.
Absolutely, right? 100%. And if you leave, two words can turn into a keyword phrase that's being blocked by certain ESP or internet service providers. So. We got another question from Adam. Adam, thanks for all these great questions.
Aren't Facebook and LinkedIn green listed? No.
Aren't Facebook and LinkedIn green listed?
No one is green listed because exactly what you are saying, using Facebook or LinkedIn links to actually get inbox better will not work if the link behind it have an history. Okay, so let's say you started to use a Facebook link and it's all good, everything is fine, it's inboxing and it's okay, but you're starting to get complaints on that link, on that email. You actually trigger the system to know that this link being marked as spam before.
Well, let's redefine the question. Is Adam asking marketing inside Facebook, meaning uploading a list of...
No, I think... you know what, Adam? Make it clear. You're talking, like I explained, using the links of Facebook inside the email to mail with that, or you are talking about using Facebook and LinkedIn import leads to get. Okay, cool.
Let me be clear, says Adam.
B. You know what? 1 second, I will get the lighting on.
Oh, he's going to turn the lights on because Lior really wants to see his beautiful cheeks. In fact, he bought a makeup kit, and before we do these shows, we're going to start putting makeup on so you can't see our...
let me powder my nose.
All right, Adam, you said, let me be clear. Show me. Tell us what's going on. Again, this is a live show, guys. This is something new we're putting together. ATM and eHygienics and Verify 550 both combined. We want to talk about email marketing subjects. We want to talk about fraud. We want to talk about all kinds of things that pertains to our industry, and try to make it as entertaining as possible.
ICOs.
Oh, ICOs, absolutely, and try to make it entertaining and worth your while, and not also try to go overboard. Right now, what Lior is doing is he's setting up all the lights so you can see us a little bit better. We're here in Central Oregon in a little town called Bend. Bend, Oregon is located right next to the Cascade Mountains. We're about 30 miles away from any beauty that you'd ever want to explore. We're right next to Mount Bachelor, which is a ski resort. We're right next to the Sisters, which are three mountainous sisters that they call, that where you can go snowshoeing and
not interested to our
okay, I was just trying to kill some time while he's
okay, let's see.
Lights.
So Facebook sends email, you have a friend request or a private message. No, what I'm thinking is the best way to do it is to have a Facebook page, a business page, or a business page, basically. And then you will actually make them sign up, opt in to your chatbot. Mm-hmm. Okay? Not friend request or something like that, because that's basically spam. Mm-hmm. And Facebook will first of all, will limit you and can suspend you if they will think you're doing it too much or if you got complaints. So it's not something for long term. It's maybe something that will get you traffic right now, but it's not something you can actually build a business upon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you really, a lot of internet service providers, they frown upon you hiding behind anything. You know, it's best, in all honesty, to confront the issues, and to be open and honest, and you know that means to track your own complaints, and you know, build yourself an unsubscribe area where people can actually contact you. And I know that sounds scary, and I know people are freaked out by that, but
if they are freaked out, do not do email marketing. That's all I'm saying. If you are going to freak out from your email ID's response, you are doing something wrong, and stop doing it.
Yeah, I think email marketing has shifted from, you know, hiding to us losing our subscriber bases, because consumers are starting to get even more angry at spam, even though they've always been angry and we've always seen this, but there really isn't.
They are taking action.
Well,
now they're taking more action.
That too, but they still haven't come up with the do not email registry yet, just like we have with the do not call registry. So the point is that what I've seen as an email hygiene company, we've seen databases that are being cleaned, getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And what that means is your suppressions are getting larger and larger. And with that comes less money. So the more we engage in our customers, the more we engage in you know, complaints and try to arrest that situation before it turns into a trap, or worse, a complaint, which complaints turn into traps. I think you'd be better off.
Yeah, you know what? Let me even say something like that. Even if your system is all good, you're sending emails, everything is beautiful, okay? And you got a spam traps opting in to your list, shit will happen, okay? So even with the best high quality list, you always will have some kind of issue. That's okay. But the more engaged your list and campaigns are, the more forgivable the ESPs are.
Yeah. So let's. I know what we're doing with the show. We kind of like go off here and then we go off here, but
we are having fun.
I know.
No boundaries, no rules.
I used to be a producer and publicist for an AM talk show, so you know my brain is get back to the topic. Adam just said he says I know what you're saying. I'm not saying hiding, but being totally transparent.
Yeah,
we get that.
completely.
Cool. We all agree. Okay, just using what Facebook gives you in sending that. So are you saying like a Facebook template or
No, he's talking about normal and compliant use of Facebook.
Okay.
If you are doing it correctly, if you are doing marketing correctly, and you don't have any reason to hide behind something, everything is open to you. Even Facebook will know that. Even the email marketing, the email ESPs will know that, because people are engaging with real person, with real content. It's a different game.
Yeah. We're going to try to keep this show every time we do it at 30 minutes. Right now we're at the 25-minute mark, and I just wanted you guys to know that we're going to be wrapping this up within the next 5 minutes. So we're going to answer one last question. This question is from Remy. He says, yes.
He's my client.
Oh, awesome. Well, you read it.
He's awesome.
You read it. If you can understand Lior's accent like I can.
Yeah, it seems like when we get open rate lower than 6-7% or so, the delivery start to decrease until you get 4 to 5, and then your delivery is like shit, and then you become never-ending message circle.
Can you say shit live on Facebook?
Shit.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I can.
Wait, did I just say that?
I don't know.
I just said shit?
We will check the recording.
We're going to have to bleep it out for YouTube.
About your question.
I'm just kidding.
The reason it's happening, that's exactly what we explained in the start. The more open rate you get, the more people can actually complain about your email address. And that's why you got 6-7 open percent. You got, let's say, 5,000 openers. From these 5,000, you got like 30 spam traps or something like that, spam complaints. You are done. And that's why the next step is going to be like 0.01 open rate suddenly, because you got blacklisted and because the history of your sending is already marked as bad, as poor. And that's the main reason. And one of the things you should never, ever do, is, and almost everyone doing it, is if the server get blacklisted or the domain get blacklisted, I'm out, bye, trash it and get a new one. No, that's exactly what a spammer will do.
Yeah, it's time to change the industry standards here, guys. You know.
Come on.
We're not spammers. We're email marketers. The term spam, you guys understand, it comes from anti-spammers being upset, trying to use a phrase to get email marketers to be frowned upon. So they came up with this term from Monty Python sketch, and you know, there's all kinds of information based on the history of spam fighters and how they did it. But you know, to be honest, guys. It's time for this industry to start focusing on the consumer. And I want to wrap it up with this. We have 3 minutes to go.
But we have another question over here, and it's a good one. Remy said that, and that used to what I used to do is I was changing my domains. Once I saw it big delivery drop, and that used to work. I was getting much better open rate, but now it seemed to work less and less. Exactly. Because everything is changing, is evolving. If you will use the same list or the same campaign from a different IP, server, or service, or whatever, you already have a signature. They know it's you.
Affiliate marketing. Perfect
example. They know it's you.
Everyone's sharing the same creative, sharing the same subject line. All the ISPs know what's coming into their network.
Just using the affiliate link, you are done. Just using Bitly link, you are done.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know that's why companies like Lashback come into fruition, is because most email marketers who are getting in inbox recognize this, so they have to change the subject line. But in all honesty, the best way to go is to find your own creatives, find your own products, and not try to engage in what the masses are doing. It's best to find the most honed-in creative that no one's got, that you can mail to it, because the quicker you get to it, the faster you're going to get.
And the better your quality is, the better sales you get.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Invest time in it. Don't be lazy.
Yeah. So that wraps up our show, guys. We really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on board and checking this out. We could sure use some ideas as to what you think the show can be called.
Yeah.
I'm just a list hygiene guy, and he's an email marketer. And both combined, we're starting this show that we're going to do.
I'm a lot more than email marketer.
I know that.
It's just one of my hats.
We're trying to keep it short, simple, and sweet. So thank you guys for this wonderful opportunity. Expect us to post this information on YouTube. We're going to start a YouTube channel, and hopefully we can grab some subscribers and get more questions fielded in, and maybe next week we'll have even a better show for you. So, Lior, is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.